Did you hit start already?
It's online biz real time today, and we have an incredible subject for you, um, which I'd like to say that this is one of the most important key cornerstones to this online business and to how we are so successful. So we are going over the value of mentorship in this online business and how it makes us succeed in this online business, how it makes every person that comes into this business succeed above and beyond. So thank you, Paulo, for this amazing subject, and thank you for helping me host this, Amit and Paulo. So yeah, this subject I feel is super important because there's so many people out there who jumps into online businesses, little, places where they just sell little items, they make little items, whatever the case may be, Amazon, Shopify, e-commerce, all that, which we're not. Because a lot of people ask me if we are. Um, we're not that. We're not Amway. We're not any of those companies. We're very unique and we have very high end products that convert into high revenue. So a lot of times they go into these business and they don't have that mentorship. Okay. And it's very valuable to have that mentorship because that's how you will succeed in this business. I know a lot of people need that coaching, that mentorship, that push, that talk, that direction, that help with the training, whatever the case may be. So the floor is yours, Paula, if you wanted to go ahead and you wanted to introduce yourself and go over a little bit of the subject that you chose.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I apologize in advance if the fire alarm goes off again. It's been going off for the last 30 minutes. So if that happens, I'll put myself on mute and then Ahmed you can move on to Ahmed. But hi everyone, my name is Paulo Perez. I am living here in Vancouver, grew up in Calgary, background's Filipino. I've been a nurse for over close to 2 decades now. And so jumped into this business about 6 years ago because I needed a way out of being burnt out all the time in my career. And coming into this business, it was, I would say a majority of it was fairly new to me because I had no knowledge about how to do things from a business standpoint or perspective on social media. I knew how to operate social media on a personal level, but not from a business standpoint. And so a lot of the information, it took time to learn, but I found with our mentorship and with our coaches that we have available, it allowed me to be able to ask questions. And in a sense that if I was my own individual online, like had my own individual online business, um, it would be hard for me to ask questions. And years ago, I actually like started up an Etsy business, but I really didn't have anyone to turn to other than Google if I had questions. And so having access within our community really helped me sort of hone my skills of knowing how to do things in the online space. And like it, sorry, I just made notes here. Like it helped me with the time saving part of it. Because I didn't have to do a lot of searches on Google to try to find answers because our training system, I look at our training system as also a mentor in a way too, because our training is very extensive in the sense that it's step by step, you get all the information there. But I was able to get a lot of that information on there. And if I wasn't able to find an answer, or, I've been searching for 10, 15, 20 minutes, couldn't find an answer, or if I did find a question, like I did find an answer, but it wasn't sounding very clear to me, I could reach out to Georgia, I could reach out to Ahmed, I could reach out to multiple mentors within our community because we are global, and I can access them any time of the day because we have many people in different countries. And so I've been able to um, not waste my time and trying to search for things because we have a lot of information available for us. The other thing too is, as I mentioned about our training, we have access to a lot of resources, but let's say I've contacted a mentor or coach who's been doing this business for a lot longer. They may have tips or tricks that I'm not aware of that they can provide to me, which could help me run my business more streamlined and more efficiently, which I found very beneficial. Or even the fact that I had stage fright. I have stage fright since I was a kid. I'm still trying to get over it, but I would ask people within our community who are previous, public speakers or people who talk in front of a lot of people. I ask them tips like, what do you do to help yourself prep for doing a big talk? I remember a mastermind that we had. It was like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, where we had two ladies who you had to ask who talked about doing a go live or being in front of people, and they told you they taught you that before you go do the go live, you ask yourself the 5 whys. Why are you doing this go live? And then from that answer, you say, well, why am I doing it? For this reason. So you keep asking yourself those 5 whys to the point that you build yourself confidence enough to do the go live. So those are sort of tips that I was able to gain from watching our masterminds. And I really love the fact that a lot of our mentors can provide their skill sets from their current jobs or things that they've done recently or they're still currently doing, and provide it to the community to help each of us become stronger business owners. And the last thing is the continuous learning part of it, with the sort of just with our masterminds that we're always constantly doing. People step up to the plate and present topics that a lot of us will have benefit out of it. And our last mastermind that we had that really stuck with me was our whole discussion about Chat GPT AI program, because we had a bunch of people who were talked about their experiences, what they've used it for, creating content, running ads. And so I found it very beneficial trying to get information, because as a community, as a collective, we are able to sift out what doesn't work, what doesn't work. So instead of one person doing that, we have hundreds of people doing that, so that we can put in all our information, all our knowledge, pull it together and say what actually works with the type of business that we're running. So that's what I feel, why I feel the mentorship and coaching within our community is so important, because it stops us from, as individual business owners, from quitting too early. And I know Cyril always brings up this picture of the axe, two people that are digging in the cave, and that one person's so close to the gold, and another person is like fairly far away, but the person close to the gold stops because they find it's too difficult, or that they've come up to brick roads and say, like, I can't do this anymore. Where with this community, if you reach out, and the thing is, you have to reach out. As mentors and coaches, we're not mind readers. We can't predict what's going to happen with your business. You have to reach out to us and ask your questions, because I always keep an open door policy as a mentor. And so that way my mentees don't feel like they're bombarding me. And even they bring it up all the time, that I tell them, don't look at it that way. I'm always available. I know I'm busy, but I'm always available when you reach out to me, because I don't want you to not be successful in your business because you failed to ask a question because you thought that I was too busy, or that you thought nobody would be able to help you out. So that's what I love about our community, is the nurturing part of it. And yeah, that's my experiences so far with like how mentorship and coaching helps a lot of us in our community to become successful.
Love that. That's amazing. Yeah, you're so right about all of this. It's so true. Because when I started, I didn't know anything. One of the biggest downfalls, Paulo and Amit, and I think this happened to you too, Amit, in the beginning. Now you're not afraid to ask. Was I didn't ask for help. I didn't ask for help, and I was shy. I don't know about you, Amit, if you were shy, but I know since I've been coaching and mentoring Amit, I just automatically like structured. I'm like, do this, do that, do that. You just ask, and we communicate like that. But when I first started, I was embarrassed to ask anybody for help. I looked at Paul and Helena, my coaches, like they're these classy, successful couple. Like I'm embarrassed to go to them. They're probably super educated, and they're gonna think I'm stupid. And if I go, I'm gonna be a burden to them. Not such a thing. Okay, they're super educated and wonderful and classy, but the thing is they treat me like their child. Like they're like, we love you. What's wrong with you? like, and they got on a Zoom right away. Like, soon as I asked them questions on how to make more money, like I want to do the strategic way of getting a few more business accounts and making, like at that time it was 4.5K sale, but now it's up. And they're like, yeah, let's get on a Zoom. We'll show you the way our business is. And we'll tell you the mistakes we made so you don't make those same mistakes because we made a little mistake and we wanted to make bigger money. And this is what you need to do. So we're going to show you a little way to, add your sales into your business accounts in this way so you can make more money. And it's like it changed so many things when I was not embarrassed or not shy, and I asked for a little help here and there. And I think that's frowned upon in our business, coaches or mentors that don't help their business partners. So it's very rare. And if anybody, like in the chats, if anybody's like, oh, go find an answer yourself or whatever, like they're like, hey, they're talked to, they're like, listen, we're here to help each other. And if you have any information, you give it and you tell them where to go next time. So yeah, I really like that. So thank you for that. So Amit, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us the importance and the value of mentorship in this online business and how did it make you succeed? Because you've been booming like crazy lately. Everybody's freaking out. You're on fire. You're the spotlight of the team. So tell us, what did you do? Well, introduce yourself and tell us, what did you do? Um, how did you, I guess, take this mentorship and use it to your benefit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, everyone, my name is Ahmed. Been doing this business now for almost 5 years, actually, or it might be 5 years. I can't keep track. But yeah, when I started, as Georgia was saying earlier, I was very similar to her. But for me, it was I just didn't want to bother anyone, so I always tried to use resources, YouTube, Google, and try to figure everything out myself, and try to do everything on my own. And whenever you join this business, and whoever does join this business, right away you're always issued a mentor and a coach. So sometimes I would message them, but then majority of the time I would just try to figure it out, and whatever I was doing was not working. And eventually I did start to ask for their help, and they're like, oh, why are you doing it this way? Oh, this is the way to do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like spent this whole time doing it like this. Like I could have easily done this, and like, yeah, message me anytime. Right. So I took that same role and how they were talking to me, and I implemented that. Right. Everyone who comes in this business, I'm like, message me anytime. You're not bothering me. And I really try to key into that, because we really are here to help you. And as George just said, when we help you, we gain the benefits of it too, right? Our team succeeds, everyone succeeds. And if we mentor you properly, the faster that you could start mentoring your people properly, and you could start building your own team. So at the end of the day, everyone wins, right? And the value of mentorship and coaching, I think, without Paulo and Georgia, they're people who I've met in this business. I didn't know them before this business, met them in here, and they've mentored me and coached me tremendously. So I would say, of course, huge thank you to both of them, because without them, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here succeeding and mentoring and leading my own team. And one thing I like about this business is also the personalized guidance. So this is attractive marketing, and we're in an arena where we could actually attract people similar to us. One thing that everyone doesn't like about their jobs or career is the people that they work with, right? Everyone comes with different personalities. Everyone comes with different characteristics. And sometimes, hey, people just don't mesh with each other, and that's normal. Someone's just way different from you. And then at work, you have some other people that you just get along well with. They're very similar to you. You're all into the same thing. And one thing that's amazing about this is everyone that you attract they're attracted to you, and you already have certain similar characteristics, or let's say certain similar hobbies, or you're both into entrepreneurship. So you already have a connection and a bond. So it's everyone that you get from this, that decides to join this business, is already very similar to you. So it's easy to get along with them. So that's what I like. And then you teach them to brand themselves, to to attract people like themselves. So when they have people come to them, they already have a relationship. They already have similarities and things that they could talk about, hobbies. So that's one thing I really like about this. And last thing I wanted to touch on is the accountability and motivation. Your mentor and coach is always there to help you. They'll check in on you. They'll keep you accountable to your own business. And that's one thing that I really needed and that I really benefited from, because when I started this business, always having a typical job, I always had someone at my work or my jobs telling me what to do, a supervisor. Okay, do this, do that. Okay, once you do these things, do that. And someone that's always watching you, a manager. And you always never have any downtime at work because there's always someone there watching you and supervising you. So I remember one thing when I used to work in the restaurant industry, they said, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, right? So you always have time to do something. If you have nothing to go clean, right? So they always were on top of you. But I know one thing I struggled with, to be completely transparent with you, is yes, we have a huge training site. I would do everything, and then I would sit here and be like, oh my God, like, what do I do now? Like, I've done stuff for my business page. I've done a bunch of, so what am I supposed to do now? Like, and I would just waste a lot of time or just go play basketball, go play sports. I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do, right? Like, there's no one there to always be telling you or standing over you and telling you, hey, do this, do this, do this. And that's what I was used to. People always tell me what to do. And when I talked to my coaches, when I talked to my mentors about that, I was like, so what do I do? Like, when I do all this, I'm like, here are things that you could do to improve your time, use your time wisely, learn more about this, learn more about that. Talk to your team, see if anyone needs help. There's so many things that you could do, and that I learned from them, and that I learned from. You learn a lot from always watching great leaders and mentors. So I watch what they do, and sometimes if you just watch them and you duplicate that, well, you should get that same result, right? So that's just what I've been doing. That's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm trying to pass on to everyone who comes into this business. Those traits, teach them those lessons, teach them everything that I know, so that, hey, they can become successful as well, and then they could pass that on to everyone that they start mentoring and that they start coaching. So these two things are very important things in this business. That's something that kept me going, and that's something that's really kept a lot of people in this business going. And anyone who thinks that might not be real, find me something that isn't real and go ask those people if, hey, when you're bringing the people into your MLM or that scam, were they issued a mentor and a coach right away? No, because they don't mentor or coach you. They just bring you in and dump you in there, right? And run with your money. So we are not like that. We're really accountable people. We're legitimate, running a legitimate business, right? And if this intrigues you at all, get at one of us. If you see this video on any of our pages, let us know that you're interested. We'll send you more information, and we'll put you in our Earn to Earn Academy. Once you're in there and you're ready to take the next step, and if you're in there right now watching this, get at one of us, or on top of this video, there's a link that you could easily click that will take you to the next step, and we'll graduate you from our academy, and we'll put you in our bigger business owner group, where you could meet all the other business owners and you could watch everyone's testimonials. So yeah, that's what I got to say about this very important topic.
Beautiful. Thank you. I just had a vision of how successful you will be. You're super successful right now. And I just had a vision like how successful you will be in the future. And I can just see it, and you and your family in the future, and us all meeting up. I always have these visions, and they come true. And they come true. And same thing will follow. I always have these visions will follow. And I know we're all going to be like, we're successful right now, but I always feel that we're going to be very, very successful. And I know that we're all going to be best friends all the time. Just like Amit said, like, you meet people in this business that becomes your bestie, that you grow to have such an incredible relationship, and they're there for you like a family. And the joke in our team chat is that Amit's my son, so I put a nickname that Amit, George's son, and it's I put LOL or something, funny face, and everybody always asks me, "Are you really her son?" Or, I have my special helper, or my fiance, Coach George's fiance and special helper. Everybody has and I put nicknames because I can fool around. I'm an admin, so I can fool around with all these nicknames in there. It's really funny. So I got to put a nickname for you, Paula. Oh, George's bestie.
Oh yeah, just add that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to add in before you go on to yourself, Georgia, but Ahmed, I like the accountability part too because yeah, like you said, the whole transition from being working for somebody to working for yourself is tough for a lot of us, and so having the accountability really helps. But I want to point out that it's a two-way street. Like it's not just the mentor always, asking how are you doing, what are you doing, because it's also the responsibility of the business owner themselves to say to because like with our platform, how we communicate with each other, we can see when people open up messages. That's that's the thing. And so sometimes when I send messages like to other people within our community, I can see that they read it, but they don't reply back. And so I think it's just out of common courtesy that people, the mentee should also reply back as well, because as mentors and coaches, we want to help people out. That's the thing. And so it's really nice that it's a two-way street with a relationship.
Yeah, I totally agree, because everything can't be on the mentor and the coach, right? It has to be on you, and that's somewhere where I struggled. I just wouldn't reach out because I was like, oh man, they're busy, and I could see how busy they were, and I could see how many people they're mentoring and coaching, and I was like, I want to try this, I want to do this, I want to figure this out by myself, because a lot of resources, like a lot of things, you could easily figure out on Google, you could easily figure out on YouTube. But honestly, with just a simple message to your coach or mentor, them mentoring and leading a lot of people to success, they probably already heard that question. So for them, they already got that answer on the back of their head, where exactly you need to go or what exactly you need to do. So it can be like a five thing for them, right? So
yeah, because you reached out to me last week with a question, and it's like I already knew the answer. So it's simple, and I don't mind. I honestly don't mind giving that information out, because I've been on the other end where not in this business, but in other businesses, or even just a job when you're trying to find questions. You're waiting for like a couple hours a day or two, and you're just like, okay, I just want an answer so I can move on to what I need to do to complete the task.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. I've been through that, literally. Welcome, Ramit. How are you doing?
Good. Hello, guys.
Yeah, so why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us where you're from, and why don't you tell us about the subject? So it's the value and the importance of mentorship in this online business, and how did it make you succeed? I know your aunt is a big mentor to you, and she's there for you. She started the business first. And I know that you love our team, and we follow everybody here, Ahmed and Tito. We're always here for you. And even the team, even my other business partners are there for you. So why don't you explain to us, how it's valuable to have this mentorship in online business, and how did it make you succeed? And thank you for coming.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Georgia. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. It is me, your sister Rahma, your friend, all the way from Ireland. I'm a mom of 5 amazing children. I'm originally from Benin Republic, and I'm here in Ireland with my family, So I was a stay-home mom, but now I'm a proud online business owner. Yeah. And I know I'm studying, but that one is the first one right now, because I didn't start work right now. So according to the subject for the mentorship, is very good, because when we new came in this business, we don't know like where we are going to, and we don't know the type of this business, because the business we always do before, is just is exchange, like with money or something, So, but this one is just, you have your phone, you have your internet, and you have your computer, if you already set everything, and you don't need to have experience, you have our training there, and the mentorship you say, and the coach, they are there also to guiding us, because this system is already proved and trusted for a lot of people. Thousands of people, they already run this business successfully, and they give us like the way. So what it happened for them before, it can happen for us. Maybe another thing, inside this business, but for their experience, according to their method to teach us. So you are very like guiding on this journey with our coach, Coach Georgia. Kido for you. Thank you so much. And Coach Follow, thank you for all your support. So I'm very grateful, and I know, this business, sometimes we just look at like the way we just coming out, is because we know what we are doing. And last year I can't just come in like this to come on the screen to start talking. I'm inside this business like a month, a year now, So, and I take the step because it's step by step. You don't need to rush, you just do on your schedule, and even you are working, it's okay. You can be on your break, on your whatever, you can still run your business, and you don't need to put all your hours inside this business. Just 1-2 hours is okay for you to run your business successfully according to the training side, because this journey is new to me, and for more of the people as well, is new to everybody. But with the guide of the mentorship and the coach, so it's very helpful. And you have to look like if you really need a change, because mentor can't do it for you, coach can't do it for you. You have to have your mindset, and you put your efforts, you love what you are doing, and then you just see it, boom, you are already flying. So thank you so much. I don't want to take too much. Thank you.
Welcome, wonderful. So many people, they think that they have to put so much time or hours and hours, through it. If you do put more time, without a doubt, you make more money. And I've noticed that. Like, when earlier Alma was talking about, what do I do? Okay, I've done what I need to do. I figured I've gone through training now. I'm gonna go play basketball. But now he's like, I'm gonna work on my business. I am gonna make an ad. I'm gonna check my leads. I'm just gonna look into things. I'm going to, put up another ad, put up a post. So that there's no stopping. There's no limit to your success in this business. That's what I absolutely love. So thank you, Raman. So I'll introduce myself now, and I will tell you guys a little bit about myself and how mentorship implemented in this business has made so many people successful, including myself. So first of all, if you come into this business, you're not just giving only a mentor and coach. And in this case, you'll be having 2 coaches if you start this business, and I'm your coach, because me and Thina are coaches, and we help people earn online, and also would be your mentor, or one of my business partners would be your mentor, would be your coaches. But you're not only going to be given that, you're going to be given a huge community. There's hundreds of people in our community, from tech teams to people who host our masterminds on a weekly basis, to me hosting my mastermind on a weekly basis, to so those are twice a week, and we're constantly showing you tips to help you gain a 6- and 7-figure income. Okay, and sometimes people are making 6 figures in just 1 month, and it's not unusual. So you got to think about that. That's 6 zeros. That's that's 6 digits. I mean, in 1 month. Okay, you got to think about how successful so many of our business partners, and they're giving their tips also to earning online. So you don't want to miss those. And there's also chats, live chats, all throughout the night, throughout the day. It doesn't matter where you are. Our business partners are global. So our tech team is constantly, and they're going to be updating your website. You need something on your website, they update it. You just text them in our little back office. They get to it and they have it done for you. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it takes 24 hours. But the thing is they work on updating whatever you need. So you're going to be given that and constant updating in our training. So our training is like having a million mentors. It's like you just go there and get all the directions you need to start in this online business, how to create an ad, how to succeed above and beyond. Everything is there for you. But what like I said, I didn't take advantage of it in the beginning, of mentorship and coaching, which I should have, because I was super shy. But once I did start taking advantage of it, I started to boom. And I also went through my training, and I was thinking, okay, well, I know everything now. I don't got to attend these masterminds. I'm busy. I'm with my with my twins and the rest of my children. So I was like, what was I doing? Oh my goodness, I was shutting off winning ads. I didn't know what I was doing. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my goodness, those ads were winning ads. I was getting a ton of leads from them. Or, okay, maybe I wasn't getting a buyer in the first couple of days of the ad, but now I realize maybe it might take a week or two for you to start getting a ton of buyers, or a couple of months. Keep the ad running and it's going to bring you in buyers. Or and then I was like, oh my goodness, like, why am I not getting $20,000 paychecks? I was like, okay, these people have way more ads than me. they're having their ads running a lot more places than me, or they're all over Canada. And I'm like, okay, I got to up my game. Got to put more posts out there. And I'm going to have that ad run more locations, okay, than just one little city, or whatever the case may be. So I continue to understand everything, and I continue to boom to top. It's very valuable to have the mentorship we have, because it's very simple. When this business model was created and this business plan, we had one very high-end product that converts into high revenue. It's a medical grade, and we was dealing with a company. This company is like $1 billion company. Like they're super successful. There's so much money, and they're growing at exponential rate. So and right now it's like a necessity for people, and people want this. It's well desired. It's a fab right now, and it's continuously growing. So let's just say that, and then we put all this training together, and websites and sales funnel, in order to get these products dished out quickly. All of this. Now, all of that information, okay, and it was worked on and seen what's tested and trial, got passed down to all of us. And now we are passing it down to you who are watching, to all these business partners here. And we know how to get you successful a lot quicker than what we knew back then, 6-7 years ago when it first started. And we're like, we have the golden key. And it's just, in the beginning it was successful, but now it's a whole lot more successful. We're in 196 countries. We got more products. We got 3 more products. Well, 3 more companies. These companies all have a few products. Okay, so we're with 4 companies now. We're making 7 streams of income, I say, because of all these bonuses. And if you decide to become a coach, you can make money from becoming a coach, from coaching calls. You get reimbursed for your coaching call. So all of these things that are going on in this business is all going to be passed down to you. Everything that we gained, all the knowledge, all the keys, all the tools, all of the training is going to be given to you, along with a coach and a mentor, and along with a whole slew of online business owners that take part in our community. Okay, you don't have to do that, but these people are getting paid to do these things. Like, they get paid to make sure everything runs good and smoothly. And we also have these certain companies that we're working with to make sure our funnels are working properly, to make sure our system is emailing our leads and our buyers are getting converted into literally our leads are getting converted into buyers, I should say, and then that's getting converted into checks. So all of that being said, we want to invite you to see what our mentorship is. We want to show you with our free live workshop that is going to be live tonight at 5 p.m. PST. But right now you can have access to it. If you click the link in any of these posts here, at www. If you go to our websites and you add your name and your email, you're going to be taken to the workshop right away. And if you go onto my website, you're going to be taken to my replay right away. Or if you go onto any of my business partners' website, you're going to be taken to my replay right away of me hosting it, explaining everything. You'll see the slides, you'll see your website, everything that's going to be getting added to your business. In other words, your website, your sales form, everything. This is a business development job. Okay, this isn't you working for us. You're going to be our business partner. We're going to help you succeed. So, and then if you're in the Learn to Earn Online group, actually the Earn Online Academy, you're going to sign up. That's your next step. There's a link here to sign up. You'll see it. So if you click that link, sign up with the email that you registered for free, but you'll be connected to your coach and your mentor. And if I'm your coach or your mentor, reach out to me. If any of these people are your coach or mentor, reach out to them. Reach out to us and let us know you signed up. Let us make sure you get all the information. Same thing. If you registered on our website for the free workshop, you're not ready to sign up, you just want to learn a little bit more, reach out to us. Let us know you registered for free, you added your name and your email on our websites, and we'll add you in the Earn Online Academy. So you can see the group, so you can see the videos, so you can see more in depth into everything. Everybody got questions. Everybody wants to know what we're doing. Believe me, we're not trying to keep anything from you. We want to show you what we have. We have a golden key. When I started this business, I couldn't help but tell all my family. And they was like, what do you want from me? That's the way they was thinking. They didn't say it directly to me, but they was thinking that. And I just really wanted to see them move to the top like me. I wanted them to succeed, and now they are in the business because they see me move to the top. And I took a step back and I'm like, whoa, I guess they're feeling like, you know, I literally want something from them or whatever. So I was like, I'm not going to bother. I don't want to lose friends and my family because of this, because that's not what we do. We just advertise and we literally have the products being sold on the back end. So this is what's great about this business. You don't have to bug family or friends. Okay, but me and Tito, with a lot of light, we was and we're always like, oh my goodness, we want all of our families to go to the top and succeed. So we tell them about it, and they're like, well, what's the catch? There is no catch. You become a business owner. We help mentor and coach you. And if we do help you move to the top, this company literally gives us high bonuses from you succeeding. So it's in our best interest to make you to succeed 100%. But that's not why the only reason. We love helping people, and this is our job as a coach and mentor, to help you succeed. If you see somebody on one of these online Real Talks, they want to help you get started. They're here and they've been trained by me, or by their other coach or the mentor. They've been trained by us to help you earn online. And they most likely will have their own ads running and their own business running. Okay, so thank you for joining all. Did anybody want to add anything before we let you go?
For me, I can just say a bit in French for those watching us. Bonjour mes soeurs, bonjour mes mamans, mes papas, partout où vous êtes dans le monde. Moi, je suis Ramats, j'habite ici en Irlande avec ma famille, je suis maman jumeau et je fais mon business en ligne, que j'aide les gens à aussi gagner en ligne avec notre système qui est déjà approuvé. Hein? Et puis, on paye aussi la taxe à la fin de l'année, on paye la taxe. Et puis, on ne vend rien, absolument rien. On fait seulement la publicité et puis on nous paye. Si ça vous intéresse ou bien vous voulez créer votre retraite dès maintenant, n'hésitez pas de nous contacter. Nous sommes partout dans le monde et puis on aide les gens partout. So, nous sommes partout et on aide les gens. On a seulement besoin de notre téléphone et puis de notre ordinateur et de Wi-Fi pour faire ce genre de business. Et puis, ça ne te prend pas beaucoup de temps, seulement 1 heure, 2 heures, ça te va largement pour faire ton business. Et puis, tu peux même être à la maison, hein, en train de regarder tes enfants, regarder ta famille et en même temps gagner quelque chose, gagner des revenus pour la famille aussi et avoir le temps pour toi-même. Donc, n'hésitez pas de nous contacter. On est là pour vous aider et merci, on vous attend à l'intérieur. Bye. Merci, Coach Jaja. Merci pour ton soutien.
We have some people speaking here. Hi, Nancy, I'm live with you. So some business partners, hi. And then
Yeah.
Alyssa, Alyssa is asking what kind of business this is. And she said, bonjour. Okay, Alyssa.
Bonjour, Frangine. Je suis là. N'hésitez pas de nous contacter. Je vais vous aider. On est partout. Et puis, tu peux faire ce genre de business partout où tu veux. Tu vois, ça te prend seulement 1 heure, 2 heures. Et puis, tu es là. Je serai ton coach. Et n'hésitez pas de nous contacter. Merci.
So, and I'll say it in English, like this business literally is a traction marketing business, and it's affiliate marketing. So what that means is when somebody starts this business, they're connected with 4 companies, they're affiliate companies. And these companies, they literally have the products, they store the products. Some it's not a physical product, but it's a vacation club and a fitness club. And there's also communications. So all these products and these companies you're affiliated with, without having to do all the legwork, without having to test and trial the product, without having to store the product, without having to pay for the warehouse of products, any of that. All you're going to do is advertise, and then you get a sale. Okay, and then you get a check in the mail, and you get tax slips, or wherever you are, you do your taxes. And this is a real business. Okay, so whatever you do in the business, you can write it off. You buy a laptop, pay your internet, 33% of your home, want to get a car, whatever it is. This is a real business. It's not drop shipping. It's not Amazon. Okay, so it's very simple. If you want, go to our workshop. So I know you're on my channel. If you go into my channel and you go to my channel and you just click, it says my website. Okay, free workshop. Click the free workshop. Or if you click under this line in the description, you'll see my website. Click on it. And add your name and your email and go to my website. And you'll see my free workshop explaining everything. Or Alyssa, reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm Georgia Williams. Just find me, Georgia Williams, okay? So God bless. Love you all. Thank you for that, Ramon. Thank you all. God bless. Bye.
Bye.